Hello dear students, in this video we will discuss about how to prepare the total debtors account under the chapter of single entry system. In this video we will come to know the purpose of preparation of the total debtors account is to find out the opening or the closing balance or the cash received from the debtors or the amount of the credit sales. Without wasting the time, now let us move to the whiteboard. Dear students, today we'll take a problem on preparation of total debtors account. The very purpose of preparing the total debtors account is to find out the total sales, that is the sum of that is the credit sales here. Then it may be prepared to find out the opening or the closing balance or the cash received from the debtors here. This is a problem which has appeared for the 2019 question paper. So the problem is like this here: ascertain the total sales from the following. So here we have given data like this here: total debtors as on 1/4/2018 amounted to rupees 18,000. Then total debtors as on 31/3/19 amounted to rupees 17,000. Then cash received from the debtors amounts to rupees 80,000. Then bills received received from debtors amounts to rupees 10,000. Then we have given discount allowed, that amounts to rupees 1,000. Then sales returns amounts to rupees 2,000. Then cash sales amounts to rupees 20,000. Bad debts amounts to rupees 1,000. So from these details now we are required to find out the total sales from the particulars. So one should have an idea how to find out the total sales. Total sales is a sum of credit sales and the cash sales. So in the problem we have given the cash sales which amounts to rupees 20,000, but we have not provided with the credit sales here. In order to find out the credit sales, we need to prepare the total debtors account. So the purpose of preparing the total debtors account in this problem is to find out the credit sales here. So total debtors debit, then let's take the credit here, credit. Now I will insert a table here. So we require 4 columns. So here the first one is particulars, then rupees, then particulars, then rupees. So we have given the opening balance of the debtors in the problem. So to balance brought down rupees 18,000. Then we have given the total debtors as on 31/3/19, which is closing balance of the debtors. So cash received from the debtors rupees 80,000. So when the cash is received, then the journal entry will be cash account debit to total debtors. So total debtors account is credited by cash which amounts to rupees 80,000. Then the next we have given as bills receivable received from the debtors. So then the journal entry will be bills receivable account debit to total debtors. So total debtors is credited by bills receivable, so which is given in the problem as is 10,000. Then when the discount is allowed, then the entry will be discount allowed account debit to total debtors. So total debtors account is credited by discount allowed, that amounts to rupees 1,000. Then when the sales returns are there, then the entry will be sales returns account debit to total debtors. So total debtors account is credited by sales returns, so which amounts to rupees 2,000. Then when the cash sales are made, that will not be recorded here, because the journal will be cash account debit to sales account here. When the bad debts are there, then the entry will be bad debts account debit to total debtors. So total debtors is credited by bad debts, that is rupees 1,000. Then we should take the closing debtors. So by balance carried down, so which amounts to rupees 17,000. So the sum, so now when you take this here, so the credit sales will be the balancing figure in this problem. So let us take the total here. So it will be here 1,11,000. So when you take write down the same here, so 1,11,000. So the difference here, it will be 93,000, which is nothing but the credit sales. So we can write here to sales or credit sales. So in the bracket write down here balancing figure. So we have found the total we have found here the credit sales. So now we need to find out the total sales here. So total sales, let me put a formula here. So that's equals to cash sales plus credit sales. So now we have given in the problem the cash sales. So the cash sales are given as rupees 20,000 plus the credit sales, just now we have found 93,000. So which is equals to here rupees, which is equals to rupees 1,13,000.